sound that the drones make is called the skirl of the pipes, okay? That's the name of it going down through history. So these things here have reeds. So I shall take this one out.
Those are reeds, right. Yeah, of course, I can read it.
So this is the bass drone, and these are called tenor drones. So this has the deep sound, and this has the slightly more melodic hum to bring it down just a little bit. The chanter has a cane reed, which is what the melody is played from. The Queen was visiting New York, so Britannia was about 400 or 500 miles off the coast of America. We were in Canada on a tour. Two of us were choppered over and winched down onto the Royal York Britannia. We then tossed a coin and I won, so I was stood on the bow of the Royal York Britannia, piping as we came into New York Harbour. Now, the captain said, when I cut my engines and the tug takes over, that's your cue. So it's 6:30, 7:15 in the morning, it's misty, silent. The engine's cut, so I start to play and it's just been dragged in nice and slowly. All of a sudden, about 7 o'clock, the mist rises. We're quayside. There's about 10,000 people in a big brass band. 6 hours later, I was back in combat running about a field in Canada. So,
astounding.
Out you go.
Because in Scots Guards, pipers are medics. So when it comes to war, pipes get put down, you pick up your med bag and you do your bit. You couldn't get rank increase in the band. It was dead man's shoes. You had to wait for someone to move before you could, because there was only so many corporals, so many sergeants, etc.
Right.
So we would often go back into normal military duty to get rank and then come back across and then jump back across. So we did that frequently. So I had just as varied a military career as I did a musician career. On the 25th of January 1759, a young boy, a baby boy, was born in Ayrshire in Scotland in the town of Mauchline. And he grew up to become the man we know today as Robert Burns or Rabbie Burns. And he was a poet. And on his birthday every year, we have a supper in remembrance of that. Now, typically the starter for that supper is usually cockaliki soup, which is chicken and leek soup. The main course is the haggis, which we serve with champit mash and neeps, or mashed potato and turnip. We have our starter. The haggis is then prepared. The haggis is then traditionally piped into the room, pipe at the front, and usually a respected guest at the table is given the honour of carrying the haggis in behind. Normally the haggis is piped around the table a couple of times. It will then rest here, and we have what we call the address to the haggis. So one of the poems that Robert Burns wrote was called Ode to a Haggis. And that is what I will recite tonight when the haggis is presented here. Fair fa, your honest sonsy face, great chieftain o' the Piddin race. Aboon the moy ye tak your place, pain stripe or turn, weel worthy are ye o' a grace, as lang as my Erin. The groaning trencher there ye hill, your hurd is like a distant hill, your pin would help to mend a mill in time o' need, and through your pores the dews distil, like amber bead. His knife see rustic, labour dicht, and cuts you up wi' ready slicht, gushing your entrails like ony ditch, and then, with a glorious sicht, warm, reeking, rich. Then horn for horn they stretch and strive, deal take the hindmost, on the drive to other well-swelt kites belive are bent like drums, and the old guide man maist like to rive, bethink it hums. 'Twas there that our his French ragout, or olio that was stow a sewer, fricassee that mickers we wi' perfect scunner, looked down wi' sneering scornful view on sic a dinner. Poor deal see him o'er his trash, as feckless as the weather drash, his spindle shank a good whiplash, his knee in it, through bloody flood or field to dash, oh, how unfit. But mark, the rustic haggis fed, the trembling earth regrounds his stead, clapping his wily knee a blade, he'll mak it whistle, and heads and arms and legs will sned, like tapsy thistle. Ye powers that mak mankind your care, and dish them at their bill of fare, old Scotland wants nae skink and wear the jaups and luggies, but if you wish her grateful prayer, gie her a haggis. Ladies and gentlemen, please raise your glasses as we toast the haggis.
The haggis. The haggis.